Hello, welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today we're going to play another game from the 1978 Boston Red Sox season using Strat-o-matic baseball. It's game number 136 of the season as we're winding down. We have vaulted into second place. We're just 1.5 games behind the dreaded Yankees and 2 games ahead of the Milwaukee Brewers, who for a long time were in first place. Milwaukee has lost 4 in a row. The Yankees have won 3 in a row, but we've won 5 in a row, so we've caught up a little bit. And today both New York and Milwaukee are playing double headers, so we'll see if we can gain some ground, hopefully not lose any ground, as there is a potential as they're playing an extra game. But all we need to do, all we can control is whether or not we win. So they did lose this game. They'll be playing against the Baltimore Orioles today. They did lose this game in the actual season, so hopefully we can win today and get a game better in our record and get a little closer to their actual record for the season. So this is September 4th, 1978. Again, we won 5 in a row. Mr. Brody is ready with Purple Dinosaur there on a Saturday afternoon, June 16th, 2018. And we just want to say, hope Bleacher Bums Gaming is having a happy, nice vacation. And Mrs. Bleacher Bums Gaming, happy 50th birthday. So let's get this game underway.
Welcome to the stadium for today's ball game.
Alrighty, let's play ball. So for the Baltimore Orioles, it's going to be Scott McGregor on the hill. And again, you can see Yankee Stadium in the background. It should be Memorial Park, but the dimensions and everything are the right thing. It's just the picture is different. But we've gotten used to that at this point of the season. So Scott McGregor comes in with a 14-10 record on the season, having a fine season. A little bit better than his actual record at the time. At this point of the season, he was 12-12, so he's 14-10, so he's got 2 more wins than he did at this time. So he'll be going up against, I forgot to check and see who he's going up against, but we'll find out. Let me check here. Actually, Dennis Eckersley, sorry. So Dennis Eckersley will be going on the hill for the Red Sox. So for the Red Sox, the lineup is as follows. Rick Burleson, the shortstop, will bat first. Fred Lynn is hitting second again, playing center. Jim Rice, the left fielder, will hit third. Kai Yastrzemski is DHing today, batting cleanup. Carlton Fisk, behind the plate, bats fifth. Dwight Evans, the right fielder, bats sixth. George Scott, first baseman, hits seventh. Third baseman, Butch Hobson, hits eighth. And Frank Duffy is playing short today and batting ninth. So we'll probably be doing the switch as we have been doing. We'll be putting Brohammer in at third base after Hobson, especially if it's a close game. If it's a blowout, we probably won't. But either way, but we'll probably put Brohammer in at third, and if Remy's available, we'll move him into second. If for some reason Remy isn't available, we'll just move Brohammer into third. And that is it right there. So that's your lineup for the Red Sox. For the Baltimore Orioles, behind McGregor in the outfield is going to be Kelly, Harlow, and Singleton. Kelly below average range, with Harlow and Singleton average. Slightly high error ratings in the outfield for the Orioles, with Kelly having the worst arm in the left end, Singleton slightly below average in right, and Harlow average in center. In the infield, it's going to be DeCences, Garcia, Smith, and Murray. DeCences and Smith, third and second respectively, are above average range with a very low error rating. Garcia at shortstop has a high error rating but average range, and Murray with a very sure-handed with an average range at first. Behind the plate, Rick Dempsey, above average range, above average arm, and a low error rating. And McGregor on the hill, average range with a slightly above average at holding runners on, with a slightly high error rating for a pitcher. So that's your defense behind McGregor. So Rick Burleson steps up to the plate. Is hitting .282 with a homer and 41 runs batted in. Again, the Red Sox riding a 5-game winning streak, going for number 6 today. Trying to keep at least pace with the other teams. But like we said, the other teams are playing doubleheaders, so we'll see what happens. We'll pay close attention to those scores. As you can see, we have an early score with Detroit leading New York 1-0. And Milwaukee leading Seattle 1-0. So it's going to be off the one column of Burleson. And that's going to be a fly ball to center. Harlow is there. And sprints over and makes the catch for out number 1. Fred Lynn up now. Fred Lynn comes in hitting .294 with 22 homers and 75 runs batted in. Is equal to his home run total for the season. So his next home run will break that. It's going to be off the 6th column of McGregor. And that's going to be a base hit to left, so Lynn gets a hit off of a lefty to the opposite field. So runner on first with 1 down as Murray will hold on Lynn. Brings up Jim Rice. Jim Rice comes in hitting .303 with 37 homers and 110 runs batted in. And it's going to be off the 3 column. And Rice gets hit by the pitch. He gets beaned. Looks like he's okay, though. The trainer comes out to check him out. So I'll put runners on first and second for the captain, Carly Yastrzemski, with 1 down. Yastrzemski hitting .285 with 15 homers and 64 runs batted in. And it'll be off the 4 column. And that's going to be a range check on Garcia. So Garcia has Hobson-like error numbers. And he will not get to it. Should at least be a base hit. And that'll be it as it gets through. So Yastrzemski extends his hitting streak now to 11 games as Lynn comes home to score from second. So Yastrzemski gets an RBI single. And Jim Rice will take third on the throw home. So runners at the corners. Corners are playing in. DeCences and Murray for Fisk. Comes in hitting .295 with 16 homers and 72 runs batted in. So the Red Sox have an early lead here, hoping to extend that. Here's the windup in the pitch to Fisk. It's going to be off the 5 column. And that's going to be a called third strike. So two down now with runners at the corners for Dwight Evans. Hitting .245 with 21 homers, 75 runs batted in. And it's going to be off the 5 column. And that's going to be a fly out to Kelly in left. Camps under it and makes the catch. But the Red Sox do get a run and lead it and have a 1-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the first. As you can see, the motorcycles are quite active on our Saturday here in Gardner, Massachusetts. So Eckersley takes the hill now. Eckersley, going for his 20th win today, has a record of 19-7 with 2.77 earned run average, 224 innings pitched, 199 hits allowed, 55 walks, 120 strikeouts, and has surrendered 23 homers. So the defense behind Eckersley is going to be Rice in left, Lynn in center, Evans in right. Lynn and Evans excellent range with fairly low error rating. Evans with a cannon for an arm in right, Lynn with above average in center. Rice average range in left with a low error rating and an average arm. In the infield, Hobson, Burleson, Duffy, and Scott. Burleson with the best range. Excellent range at shortstop with a fairly low error rating for a shortstop. Hobson most error prone at third with a below average range. Duffy average range with a high error rating at second. And Scott with a with above average range at first. And a kind of a high error rating for a first baseman. Fisk behind the plate. Excellent range. Above average arm and a fairly low error rating. And Eckersley average with very short-handed. And but below average at keeping runners, well below average at keeping runners on, so does not hold runners on well. So the best way to handle that is to keep runners off the bases. So the lineup for the Orioles is going to be Larry Harlow, the center fielder, will bat first. Pat Kelly, the left fielder, hits second. Ken Singleton, the right fielder, will bat third. Ed Murray, the first baseman, will hit cleanup. DH today is Lee May, batting fifth. Third baseman Doug DeSenses will bat sixth. Billy Smith, the second baseman, hits seventh. Behind the plate, Rick Dempsey, and Kiko Garcia is the shortstop, hitting ninth. Very similar to a lineup I had against in my all-time ELO league with the 1983 Orioles. So Larry Harlow comes in hitting .222 with 4 homers and 40 runs batted in. So he's had a very productive season RBI-wise, already with 14 more RBIs than he did on the actual season. And it's going to be off of his 3 column. And that's going to be a base hit to right as it goes past Scott into the outfield. So leadoff runners on for the Orioles. Pat Kelly up now. Kelly comes in hitting .255 with 9 homers, 31 runs batted in. Scott will hold on Harlow at first. Harlow is a threat to steal, somewhat. And it's going to be off the 2 column. And that's going to be a base hit to center. And Lynn scoops it up, fires to third, so Harlow will hold at second. So first 2 runners on for the Orioles here against Eckersley. First and second, with nobody out. Brings up Ken Singleton, hitting .252, 40 points behind his average. Has equaled his home run total, but well behind in his RBI total with only 56 on the season. And it'll be off the 2 column. And that's going to be strike out swinging. So it's the first out of the inning. So Eddie Murray coming up now. Eddie Murray hitting .286 with 22 homers, 76 runs batted in. Eckersley kicks and delivers. It's going to be off his 6th column. And that's going to be a fly ball to left. And, that's going to get by Rice, go all the way to the wall. And that'll at least plate 1. See if they send Kelly here. Goes into the alley. And Murray will pull up second, and Kelly is held at third. So we're tied at 1 now on the RBI double by Murray. Lee May up now. Comes in hitting .252, 18 homers, 66 runs batted in. So chance to get a couple RBIs here. And he'll get a good one to hit here off the 3 column. And he's going to give this one a ride. Rice and Lynn are chasing for it. And Rice makes a great running catch as Kelly will tag and score to put the Orioles ahead 2-1. So Murray holds at second. So a nice catch by Rice to prevent Murray from coming in. So DeSenses is up now. DeSenses comes in hitting .269, 19 homers, 65 runs batted in. So a bit behind in his power numbers. It'll be off the 3 column. And that's going to be a base hit up the middle. Murray will be held at third, so runners at the corners now. So Eckersley struggling a bit here in the first inning. He's already allowed 4 Oriole hits as Fisk goes out to talk to him, goes back behind the plate. Number 7 hitter Billy Smith up now. He's having a fine season, hitting .323 with 10 homers, 33 runs batted in. Has doubled his home run production for the year. And 3 more RBIs. So let's see what he can do here. And he'll strike out swing. But the Orioles score 2 and take a 2-1 lead as we head to the second. The Red Sox in an early hole here. So McGregor with the lead now. It'll be the bottom third of the order, Scott, Hobson, and Duffy up against McGregor. Scott comes in hitting .256, 23 points above his average for the season. 2 more home runs than he does on the season. He did on the season with 14 and 50 runs batted in. And it's going to be off the 4 column, so that'll be a range check on Smith. 1 and 2 will be a hit. And he'll easily get in front of it. And fire over to Murray for out number 1. So 1 out in the Red Sox second. Going to bring up Butch Hobson. Hobson hitting 31 points above his season average with 281. 13 homers, 57 runs batted in. And it'll be off the 2 column. That's a ground ball to his counterpart. The Senseis picks up the 2 hopper and fires over to Murray for out number 2. Frank Duffy getting a start today. 248 on the season. 15 runs batted and has more than tripled, almost quadrupled his RBI total for the season. So he's gone slightly over his at-bats for the season. Yeah, it'll be over the 2 column. Oh, he just misses the base hit as the Senseis gets to it. And snares it easily and throws the first for out number 3. So the Red Sox go in order in the second. So ahead to the bottom of the second. The Orioles ahead 2-1. Number 8 hitter Rick Dempsey will lead it off. Comes in hitting 282 with 8 homers and 46 runs batted in. He's had a better season than he did in the actual season with 2 more homers, 14 more runs batted in, and 23 points above his average. So having a great day, great season at the plate as he hopes to add to it here. But he cannot as he grounds out to Hobson for out number 1. So Kiko Garcia, the number 9 hitter, he'll come in hitting just 199, so he's having a much worse season than he did on the actual season. Has tied his RBI total, but is 64 points behind his average. And it'll be off the 5 column, so that's going to be a range play on Fisk. And he'll pop one up. Fisk is under it. And makes the catch for out number 2. So top of the order, Harlow up now. He singled his first time at bat. Came around the score. And that's going to be a fly ball to center. Towering fly ball. Lynn will sprint over and make the catch. So 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles in the second. It remains 2-1 as we head to the third. Top of the order for the Red Sox will lead it off here in the second. Burleson flew out his first time up. And it'll be a range check on Smith. And that's going to be a hit for Burleson. And he makes a stop, but he's in no position to throw. So Burleson is on with an infield single. So a good stop for the Red Sox as the tying run is on board. Fred Lynn up to bat now. He's also singled his first time up, and he'll get a good one to hit here. And another range check on Smith. And this time he'll get to it. See if he's in it, can throw it. And see what he does with it. Throws to second. They get Burleson the lead runner, but over to first not in time. So it'll be 4-6 on the put out. So Lynn on the fielder's choice. So 1 on and 1 out. Murray will hold on Lynn. For Jim Rice, who was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. This time grounds out to Garcia. Could be 2 over to Smith for 1. Over to Murray. And they turn the 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. So the Red Sox cannot tie the game. And we'll head to the bottom of the third. With Kelly leading it off. Scott and Hobson are playing in on the grass for Kelly. Singled his first time up. And Kelly's going to get a hold of one here to right field. Evans goes back. Retreats to the wall. Leaps and makes a catch. So Evans was able to get there in time to at least rob him of extra bases. So nice catch by Evans for out number 1. Ken Singleton up now. Struck out his first time up. And he'll strike out again swinging. So Eckersley has struck out Singleton for the second time for out number 2. Eddie Murray up now. Got the Orioles on the board with an RBI double back in the first. And this time he'll pop one up to his counterpart as Scott calls it for out number 3. So the Orioles go in order in the 3rd. And we'll head to the 4th of the game. And the Red Sox trailing by 1. Yastrzemski had an RBI single his first time up. And this time he'll line out to Smith for out number 1. Fisk up now. Strikeout victim in his first at bat. This time he'll get a hold of one here. And this one's going to go into the gap. Can they track it down? And Harlow and Kelly going back. And it looks like Kelly's going to make the catch. Nice diving catch by Kelly to rob Fisk of extra bases. So 2 up and 2 down for the Red Sox in the 4th. Evans flew out in his first at bat. Hits this one to center. Harlow ranges to his right, reaches up and makes an easy catch. The Red Sox will go in order in the 4th. So head to the home half of the 4th where the Orioles cling to a 2-1 lead. Lee May up now. Sacrifice fly in his first at bat. This time we'll ground one to 3rd. One hopper to Hobson. And that'll be out number 1. So let's check the scores out. Milwaukee ahead of Seattle 2-1. Yankees ahead of Detroit by that same score. Toronto shutting out Cleveland 8-0. California shutting out Texas 6-0. And the White Sox blanking the Twins 7-0. So a lot of shutouts going on today. Oakland leads Kansas City 1-0, and it's 2-1 here in Baltimore. So the Senseis lead it off here in the Oriole 4th. Singled in his first at bat. And he's going to get himself a skinny single up the middle. So he's got his 2nd hit of the day. So leadoff runner is on for the Orioles. Brings up Billy Smith. Struck out in his first at bat. And this time he'll get hit by a pitch as it gets away from Eckersley. Smith goes down. Got him on the back there, but he looks like he's all right. So it'll put runners on 1st and 2nd with 1 down for Dempsey. He grounded out in his first at bat. He'll get a good one hit here, though. And Dempsey gives this one a ride. Lynn goes back. And that's going to be for extra bases as it gets down. Oh, looks like they got us playing the Orioles defense, or offense here. Don't know why it does that, but it does. Let's see, I would say with a 1 through 12, they're not going to try to have them score anyway, with only 1 out. So an RBI double for Dempsey scores the run. We're going to go back here to change it. Here we go. Sometimes it does that. Okay. So Kiko Garcia up now 0 for 1. Popped out his first at bat. And this time he'll line out to Hobson for out number 2. Larry Harlow, 1 for 2 on the day. Just misses a single as Duffy makes the catch in the soft liner. So the Orioles do plate 1, and it's now 3-1 as we head to the 5th. So the Sox down by 2 now as Scott comes to the plate, grounded out in his first at bat. And this will be a range check on Garcia. He's able to pass the last one. Gets in front of it. And makes another play. Always an adventure with Garcia at shortstop, especially as far as errors go. And now Hobson, another error-prone fielder here. Grounded out in his first at-bat. And he'll ground this one to Garcia. To the Senseis. The Sensei is a 2 range. Easily gets in front of it. Oh, but he's going to boot it here. Bobbles it. And Hobson is on with a 1-out single. That'll bring up Duffy. Grounded out in his first at-bat. This one's going to be a fly ball to left. Kelly reaches up and makes the catch for out number 2. So Rick Wilson out with 2 outs and a runner on first. 1 for 2 with a single. And another range check on Garcia. Gets in front of it. And he'll make the play over to Murray for out number 3. So the Red Sox can't get any closer, and it remains a 2-run lead for the Orioles as we head halfway through. Pat Kelly to lead it off against Eckersley in the 5th. It's 1 for 2 with a single. And he'll strike out looking on the off-speed pitch for out number 1. Singleton up now. He struck out twice so far against Eckersley. This time he'll line a base hit to right. Evans scoops it up and fires it back in. So Scott will hold on Singleton. Murray up to the plate now. 1 for 2 with an RBI double. And that's going to be a line out to Duffy. Singleton hurries back to first. So the Orioles are 15 games behind the Yankees in the AL East. Red Sox game and a half coming in. And it'll be off the 6th column of May. And that's a ground ball to Duffy. A dangerous range check on Duffy. Oh, and it's going to be a base hit. And as Duffy cannot reach it. So that'll put runners at the corners with 2 down. Sensei is up now. He's 2 for 2 with a couple of singles. And May is trying to get a lead here. He can't seem to get a good one. And that's a ground ball to Burleson. Fires over to Scott to end the inning. So it remains 3-1 as we head to the 6th. Freddie Lynn up now. He's 1 for 2 with a single. And Lynn is going to get a good one to hit here. Let's see what he does with it. It's going to be a range check on McGregor. Just gets to it. And he is going to boot it. As the throw pulls off, well, Murray off the bag as he hurries to get the ball to first. So leadoff runner's on for the Red Sox. Rice could tie it up with one swing of the bat. He was hit by a pitch back in the 1st and grounded out in the 3rd. And Rice is going to get a chance here. See what he can do with it. And he's going to take a swing, and this one's going to go way out of here. Straight away center field. Harlow can just watch it go, and it's a tie game as Jim Ed Rice ties the game up at 3 with a 2-run blast. His 38th of the season. Downtown shot there. So Yastrzemski now, can they go back-to-back? Nope, doesn't look like they're gonna. As he grounds one out to Garcia at short for out number 1. So new ball game now. Fisk to the plate, 0 for 2 on the day. And Fisk is going to get a hold of one here to left. But that'll stay in the park as Kelly makes the catch for out number 2. So Dewey Evans up now. He's flown out twice today. And that's a ground ball to Smith. Charges it over to first, and that'll do it. But Jim Ed Rice ties the game at 3 on a 2-run blast to center. And scores tied at 3 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. So it'll be Smith, Dempsey, and Garcia, the bottom third of the Orioles order up against Eckersley. And Smith will get one to hit here. And that's going to be a base hit past Scott into the right field. Past Duffy also. So Dempsey up now. He had an RBI double back in the 4th. And Smith tries to get a lead. And just gets back on the throw by Eckersley. Snap toward to first. And this time Eckersley picks him off. So Eckersley, not known for his move to first, is able to pick off Smith. So big out there as the go-ahead run was on board. So one out now with the bases empty for Dempsey. And that'll be a grounder to Duffy. Grabs it, throws to first for out number 2. So Garcia up now, 0 for 2 on the day. And he'll ground out to Burleson to end the inning. So I think we're going to pull Hobson now, as we do have a tie score here. We'll see if we can give him one more at bat here, and probably pull Duffy too. So it's going to be off the 5 column for the Boomer, and takes a call, 3rd strike. Call, yeah. So McGregor with his 2nd K of the day. I'll bring up Hobson. He reached on an error back in the 5th, officially 0 for 2. And he'll pop this one out to short. Garcia's there and makes the catch. So 2 up and 2 down for the Red Sox in the top of the 7th. Frank Duffy up now. Also 0 for 2 on the day. And he'll ground this one out to Smith. Charges, fires to first, and that'll do it as the Red Sox go in order. So 7th inning stretch time here in Baltimore. Mr. Brody and Miss Maggs with a trivia question. Who made the following statements? I got old, my arm stayed 19, and I believe in training by rising gently up and down from the bench. I got old, my arm stayed 19, and I believe in training by rising gently up and down from the bench. So it's got to be somebody who's not known for his fitness. I don't know. I have no idea. Who would be the jokester there? Maybe Fernando Valenzuela. I don't know. Maybe Louis Tiant. Who knows? I don't know. I'll go with Louis Tiant, I guess. All right. So no, that's probably not Louis Tiant. I don't know who else it would be though. Yeah, we'll go with Tiant, I guess. So all right, here's the answer to the trivia question. Lock in your answers. Satchel Paige. So Satchel Paige, that was a tough one. So thank you, Mr. Brody and Miss Maggs, for that trivia question. As we head to the home half of the 7th, game tied at 3. Eckersley back out there again. 87 pitches through 6 innings. So Harlow 1 for 3 on the day. And he'll draw a leadoff walk, so the go-ahead run is on. So Pat Kelly up now, also 1 for 3 with a single. And he's going to... Harlow has 10 stolen bases. Fastball in the dirt, blocked by Smith, and Harlow is going to run. We'll throw for him. We still have a 25% chance, and he's in there safely. Pop-up slide. So Harlow's in go-ahead run in scoring position now. Corners will play back. So Kelly with a chance to put the Orioles ahead here. And he'll line one out to Burleson. Harlow dives back in the second. So Singleton up now. It's 1 for 3. Singleton is last at bat. And he'll ground this one to Duffy. That'll get the runner over as he fires over to Scott for out number 2. Oh, we didn't make our changes. I guess we'll do that now. You never know. So, Red Sox are going to make some changes now as Zimmer goes out to the umpire. Oops. Looks like he's going to call Brohammer to come in to play third. Oh, wrong one. Cancel that. So, Brohammer. Oh, we could have done that, though. Actually, we can do that. So we're going to have Brohammer go into the number 9 position here and have him play third. And we're going to have Remy come in number 8 position. Yeah, that's a better lineup right there, I think. And he will play second. Burleson is a better bunter, so we might have wanted to do it the other way, but that's all right. Brohammer's not a bad bunter either. All right, so that'll put Harlow at third with 2 down now. Much better defense here. So Murray up now. Chance to put the Orioles ahead. 1 for 3 on the day. As the siren runs through. And that's a ground ball to Burleson. And that'll be over to Scott for out number 3. So that put out the fire. So we head to the top of the 8th with the score still tied at 3. McGregor back out there. McGregor up to 112 pitches now, so this is likely to be his last inning. So for the Red Sox can take the lead here, as they'll have the top of the order Burleson to lead it off. He is 1 for 3 on the day. And grounds this one to his counterpart. Garcia up there over to Murray for out number 1. So Fred Lynn, 1 for 3 with a single. And that'll be off the 4 column, and that's going to be a strikeout. So swing and a miss for strike 3. McGregor just his 3rd K of the day. So 2 outs now. And let's check the scores out again. Milwaukee ahead of Seattle 4-1. Yankees ahead of Detroit 5-2. So that's in game 1 of both those. Both teams playing a doubleheader. So if the scores remain this well, the Red Sox if the Red Sox can pull ahead here, they'll remain 1.5 games behind the Yankees. If they cannot, then with the scores standing, they'll drop to 2.5 games. And Milwaukee will leapfrog them again for the 2nd place. So the Red Sox hoping to get a win here. Jim Rice tied the game at 3 with a 2-run blast off McGregor back in the 6th. See what he can do here. And he'll draw the walk as McGregor is very careful with him. So 2 outs now for the captain. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI. And Yastrzemski will get a good one hit here. Let's see what he can do with it. Come on, 8, split. And he's going to line out. Pops up down the 3rd base line. Oh, not yet. Oh no, actually Smith makes a great diving catch. So that'll do it for the Red Sox in the 8th. So we'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Eckersley on for the 8th here. Lee May, 1 for 3 with a sac fly. And that'll be a called 3rd strike. Eckersley with his 5th K of the day. As the boomer yells something over to Eckersley. I think telling him he's guarding the lines. Brohammer and Scott guarding the lines for the Senseis. 2 for 3 with a couple of singles. And he's going to draw a 1-out walk. So Scott will hold him on. So Billy Smith up now 1 for 2 with a walk. Not 1 for 2, but hit by a pitch. Bumry takes a walk. Oh, Bumry on to pinch run now at first. And he dives back to first. Eckersley already has picked off a runner. So Bumry is a threat to steal. So here's the pitch. And that's going to be a base hit. Rice will pick it up on a hop. As Bumry fires to 3rd, but Bumry's in there safely. Smith holds at first. So runners at the corners as Fisk goes out to talk to Eckersley. Corners are going to play in for Dempsey. Dempsey 1 for 3 with an RBI double. Chance for the Orioles to go ahead here. And he's going to draw the walk. That's going to load the bases. Not yet, though. That was out. So Kiko Garcia with a chance to put the Orioles ahead here in the 8th. Infield's going to play in now for Garcia, 0 for 3 on the day. And a big strikeout, called 3rd strike. So big out there for Eckersley. Needs 1 more here to keep the game tied. Harlow's 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Scored a run. And that's going to be a pop out to Brohammer. He calls for it and makes the catch. So the Red Sox get out of the bases loaded jam. And it remains 3-3 as we head to the 9th. Red Sox with a chance to pull ahead here as McGregor comes out to pitch the 9th. Fisk 0 for 3 on the day. And make that 0 for 4 as he grounds out to Garcia. So Dwight Evans up now, also 0 for 3 on the day. Oh, a nice line at it. Dower now is playing 3rd. after they pinch ran for DeCences at first. So Dower average range with a slightly high error rating at third. So 2 outs now. The base is empty for Scott, and Scott's going to get a hold of one here. See what he can do with it. And the boomer is going to hit one deep, 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 and caught. Right at the wall. So looks like the wind killed that one. And it remains 3-3 as we head to the bottom of the ninth. Eckersley on. Ooh, man. We'll leave Eckersley in. Pat Kelly 1 for 4. There is action in the Red Sox pen. 1 for 4 with a run. And he's going to draw the walk. Just misses him for ball 4. So Singleton up now. Check the Red Sox bullpen here. Scary bullpen. Singleton is a switch hitter. So it doesn't matter. We don't want to bring Bergmeyer in against him. Maybe we'll bring in Campbell. Yeah, because Campbell is great against the lefties, and that'll keep Singleton batting lefty with the righty on the mound. So we're going to bring in Campbell. So Eckersley, oh man, nah, we're gonna let Eckersley get a chance here. I'm gonna give him one more batter. Hit and run. Line drive caught by Scott. Steps on first, and it's a double play. So the best result that could happen for the Red Sox happens as Singleton lines to Scott, and Scott was right there to step on the bag ahead of the runner. So 2 outs and the base is empty now for Murray. And he strikes him out on the check swing. So Eckersley is able to get out of it. So we're headed to extra innings now with the game tied at 3. Remy gets his first at bat. Remy comes in .292 on the season. 2 homers, 37 runs batted in. And it's going to be a range check on Murray. Murray's a 3 range. And it's going to be a base hit. Let's see. So it's, a bunt. Nice base hit bunt for Remy. So swinging bunt there. So Remy with fooled the defense there as he's able to get past Murray. So corners are going to play in now for Brohammer. And we're going to have Brohammer bunt here. So I believe Brohammer is a B bunter. So he's at 81%. We're going to go for it. Fouls it off. 1-2 now. Oh boy. We're going to 69%. You don't want to hit into a double play though. We're going to stay with it. Charges it, picks up the bunt, fires to first. So Brohammer is able to get the job done with 2 strikes. So Remy will represent the go-ahead runners in scoring position now for Burleson with 1 down. Burleson 1 for 4 on the day. And he'll draw the walk. So runners on first and second for Jim Rice. Oh, sorry, Fred Lynn. So Fred Lynn up now. He's 1 for 4 in the day with a couple of runs scored. Also reached on an error. And that's going to be it for McGregor, which is good because... Oh, they're going to bring in another lefty, though. Okay. So 1 for 4 as Tippy Martinez comes in. Tippy Martinez just 1-9 on the season, but with a 2.43 earned run average, so he's not had a lot of run support here when he's come in. So the Orioles have blown some leads here. 1-9, but with only 2.49 earned run average, 65 innings pitched, 66 hits allowed, 45 walks, 43 strikeouts, and has allowed just 1 home run. So Lynn with a chance to put the Red Sox ahead here. Runners on first and second with 1 down. And he strikes out. Call 3rd strike. Lynn thought it was low. He's not very happy about that. So Jim Rice with a chance to put the Red Sox ahead here in the 10th. He's 1 for 2 with a 2-run blast. Tied the game. And, Rice with a chance here. Can he get his second home run of the day? And he can. This is a deep, deep fly. Kelly watches it go, and it's a 3-run blast for Jim Rice, his second home run of the game. A 3-run blast, now a 6-3 lead. So Jim Rice gets his second home run of the day, fifth RBI, and the Red Sox now with a 6-3 lead. So there is action in the Red Sox pen. Yastrzemski up to the plate now. And Earl Weaver visits the mound but leaves in Martinez. And that's a ground ball to first. Murray will take it to the bag. But damage is done as Jim Rice hits his second home run of the game. 3-run blast to put the Red Sox ahead 6-3. We'll see if Eckersley can finish this out. Why not? So Lee May, 1 for 3 with an RBI. He's got to ground out to Remy. So 1 gone in the 10th. So Milwaukee edged out Seattle 4-3, and the Yankees beat Detroit 5-2. So the Red Sox will maintain the game and a half if they can close this out here. So Rich Dower, with his first at-bat of the day, came in as a defensive replacement. So Eckersley in good shape to get his 20th game win of the season. Strikes out Dower on. So the Orioles down to their last out here. Billy Smith. He's got a couple hits off Eckersley. 2 for 4. 2 for 3 officially. Got hit by a pitch. And the Orioles stay alive as that's going to be a base hit to right. So Rick Dempsey. 1 for 3 with a double. And pinch hitter now. Elrod Hendricks up now. 263 with an RBI. And that's going to be a base hit to right. So that's going to be it for Eckersley. No, he's not. Kiko Garcia's 0 for 4 against him. We're going to leave him in. And that's going to be a fly out to Rice. He's there and makes the catch. Orioles did get the tying run up, but Eckersley is able to pitch 10 innings. Not shutout, but pitches a complete game here. So Eckersley gets his 20th win of the season. Dramatic fashion. So let's go with the pitching here. Eckersley pitches all 10 innings, allows 12 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 4 walks, 8 strikeouts, 163 pitches. Wow. Probably left him in a little bit too long, but he wanted to go out there, so we let him. If it was just a 1-run lead in the 10th, we wouldn't have, but a 3-run lead, we gave him a shot. So McGregor pitches 9 in the 3rd innings. Gets the loss, now 14-11. Eckersley 20-7. So McGregor only allowed 5 Red Sox hits. 5 runs, only 4 earned. 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. He pitched 146 pitches. Tippy Martinez, 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 1 run. But it was a big hit. The 3-run blast to Rice struck out a batter. So for the Red Sox, Rick Burleson was 1 for 4 with a run scored. Fred Lynn, 1 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Jim Rice, player of the game today, MVP, 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs. Won a 2-run shot to tie the game in a 3-run blast to put the Red Sox ahead in the 10th. So 5 RBIs on the day, 2 runs scored. Definitely player of the game for Jim Rice. Yastrzemski 1 for 5 with an RBI. Fisco for 4, as was Scott, as was Evans, sorry. Scott was also 0 for 4. Hobson 0 for 3. Remy 1 for 1 with a run scored. Duffy 0 for 3, and Brohammer did not get an at-bat. Larry Harlow 1 for 4 with a run scored. Pat Kelly 1 for 4 with a run scored. Singleton 1 for 3. Murray 1 for 5 with a run scored. RBI. Lee May 1 for 4 with an RBI. DeSensei's 2 for 3 with a run scored. Bumry came in as a pinch runner, did not get an at-bat. Rich Dower 0 for 1. Billy Smith 3 for 4. Rick Dempsey 1 for 3 with an RBI double. Hendricks 0 for 1 as a pinch hitter. And Kiko Garcia was 0 for 5 on the day. So definitely player of the game. Jim Rice, 2 for 5. 5 runs batted in, 2 runs scored. Eckersley right behind him. Player of the game number 2 pitches 10 innings for a complete game, getting his 20th win of the season. So let's check out the scores here. We know that each Milwaukee and New York both play double headers. Let's see what happened in the second game. So the Red Sox could pick up a half game if New York lost its second game. If New York wins, then the Yankees are going to gain a half game on the Red Sox, unfortunately. And yes, it looks like Milwaukee is going to pick up a half game and on the Red Sox, and the Yankees will pick up a half game as the Red Sox only played 1 game today. So Red Sox now 2 games behind the Yankees. Milwaukee tied with them, also 2 games behind. Red Sox are percentage points ahead of the Brewers. So both teams 2 games behind the first place Yankees. Kansas City continues their hot streak as they win. Kansas City loses. And the Angels win, so the Angels pick up a game. So the Angels now 4 games out. Texas drops to 4.5 games behind as they lose today. So tight race continues in the AL East. So let's check out tomorrow's games. So tomorrow's games are going to be There we go. So tomorrow, the Red Sox will have another game against the Orioles. Let's check out the pitching matchups here. So the Red Sox will go for their 7th in a row. They've now won 6 in a row. So they're doing what they need to do. And the Red Sox did pick up a game on their standings. I think they're only a couple of games behind their record for the season. Not standings, but their record for the season. They did lose this game 4-1 on Tuesday, September 5th, so they have another chance to pick up another game. But they're going to have their work cut out for them as they're going to go up against Jim Palmer. It's going to be Jim Palmer against, Bobby Sproul. Bobby Sproul is going to get a start for the Red Sox. So that's interesting. It's Bobby Sproul. And I think that was his only... No, he would go 0-2 for the season, so he's going to make a start. First of 3 starts. So this is his first start in the Red Sox uniform in his rookie season. So let's see what the other games going on are. So the Yankees and Detroit. Yankees are going to play Detroit, game 3 of their series. And Milwaukee is idle. So the Red Sox with a chance to pick up a half game on Milwaukee. And chance to get a little closer against the Yankees if the Red Sox can win and the Yankees lose. So we may come back and play this game later today as things are heating up in the AL East. So let's check this out once again here. So let's see here. So the Red Sox, are 3 games off their pace. So they were 4. Okay. So they're 3 games off their pace. Milwaukee is 4 games ahead of their pace still. And the Yankees are 4 games ahead of their pace. So the Red Sox are doing what they need to do. They just need the Yankees to lose a couple of games. Or 3 games anyway. So, all right, so thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, my co-host, Mr. Brody, and we will see you in game number 137 of the season. So take care and God bless. Bye-bye now.